Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So fun fact, did you know that every single person that comes into your store has a set amount of money on them when they come in? So what they buy is not solely determined by, what they want or if you have anything. Sometimes it really comes down to how much money they have. And there's a mod out there that allows you to see how much money they have, as you can see here. So if you press Q based on the hotkey that's set, you see that guy only has $67. This guy has like 600. That guy has 300. That guy has 300. That guy has 500. You can see that these people actually have a specific amount of money when they come in. And that doesn't mean that they're going to spend that amount of money when they come into the store. It simply means that that's how much they could possibly spend, or at least how much they have access to. So sometimes, particularly early in the game, when you get a big pull, let's just say you got a $1,200 card and you're super pumped about it. You're like, yeah, $1,200 card. I can't wait for somebody to come in and buy it. And it seems like nobody who comes in the store is buying this card. It's not always because it's too expensive. Sometimes they literally just can't afford it. Like, it's not like, oh, that card, I'd never spend that much on that card. It's I can't. Now, sometimes it doesn't work on every customer. There are some customers, for whatever reason, the prices don't show up over their heads. And I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe these particular customers are unique or special in some way. Because I've heard there are certain customers who come in that follow slightly different rule sets than others. And maybe some of our other fellow creators can shine some light on that a little bit. Because that's one thing I did notice, that there are some people who literally don't have money, like prices over their heads. So I don't know if they apply a little bit differently, like if the rules are a little bit different for them. But I thought this was kind of interesting to look into. And I wanted to like bring this up and bring this to the attention of some of the other creators out there, because maybe they can look more into it. I know Lodz and Keldor are deep into the files. They tend to know what's going on with that type of stuff. So maybe I'll pass the baton over to them so they can maybe get a little more insight on it. But like I said, as you can see, just about everybody who comes into your store has money, a specific amount of money, and they only can afford what they can afford. Like this guy, this dude's got $21 to his name. I don't even think he can afford what we sell. Well, no, he can. He can't. He can't afford anything in here. So this guy literally cannot afford to buy anything. So he's probably going to sit down in the chair because that's literally all he can afford to do. He can't buy anything. It's all too expensive. So he's going to play cards, which is kind of funny. And also, now that we know how much money he has, because we can see it, he can't play for very long. He's got 3 hours in him max, because all he can spend is $21, or else he'll be broke after that. Now that's how that should work out. So I guess we'll have to see once he gets up if that is the case, which will be very interesting to find out if we can actually see that when it happens. So maybe we'll keep an eye on this guy and see if he gets up in that time frame. But let me check these guys out real quick while we wait. All right, well, they only stayed for an hour. And what's weird is he still has $21 over his head. So that's kind of funny. Like I said, that's interesting. I don't know if that's like, apparently like he didn't spend, like the money wasn't depleted because he spent it. So it doesn't work like that. So I'm very curious to know if somebody wants to dig a little bit deeper and figure out exactly how this works and what dictates what they can and can't do as far as the money goes. I just thought this would be interesting, especially for people in the earlier stages of the game, just to kind of see, because I know there was a big question like, okay, well, why aren't these people buying this, or why can't they buy that? Maybe this is another metric people can look into as to what's going on with that. So the point was to showcase the mod. There's a mod that exists that allows you to do this, and you can just like go in there and check it out. So this guy has $237. Let's see if his total is below 237, which it most likely is, because obviously he didn't have that many boxes. But 6, but he still has 237 there. Like it still says 237, even though he's already made the purchase. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up. I wanted to kind of showcase this mod and also get some of the sleuths within our TCG little community to see if they can maybe get a little more intel on this and figure out what's going on with that whole situation. So yeah, check out this mod if you want to. It can be useful, but I mean, it's not, I don't know exactly like if it'll change anything for you in game. If you're just curious and you just want to see how much everybody has who comes into your store, then you could definitely use it for that. But I really don't understand what other use it would be for outside of just trying to examine the way the characters work and stuff. So completely up to you whether or not you download it. The link will be down in the description. It's very simple install, drag it over into the BepInEx file, you're done. Like it's not very complicated at all. Set the button to what you want it to be. The default is Q. You can set it to whatever. But yeah, if you're watching this and you're interested in this concept, then you can shine some light on what seems to be going on with the prices and exactly how it affects their decision making. Let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.